Whoa.
revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Oh my god. What the hell is going on?
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Yeah, please.
No, I don't,
Oh,
because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the
We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yay.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You turn to see the princess, face bright and smile wide. She
Hi.
clutches you close to her chest. Watch.
Then you hear the narrator. I'm happy. We're
Are
happy.
we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
We didn't see how things play out.
I see you don't have that annoying knife anymore. So, does that mean you regret what you've done? Are you here to apologize and make nice? Beg for absolution, maybe? Because I might be interested in seeing a little begging.
Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me.
I like the girl whispers I got. Maybe you have watched.
All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper.
Aw,
A
betrayal.
nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Okay. I forgot what personality that I want to go for. After I killed you in this cabin, I want to say it teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything, and I had to kill myself to escape.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
Oh no.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us. This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it? She doesn't mean it.
It serves you right.
Oh.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest. It sounds like you got exactly what you were owed.
That actually scared me. I don't think there's much more for us to talk about. I'm going to get my blade and then the two of us can fight. Why would I grab
Before she can suspect a thing, you lunge forward and grab her arm. You feel substance for the briefest of moments, but then you feel nothing at all. As though all you've done is clutch at empty air.
Well, she is a spectre.
You're adorable when you're confused.
But I didn't say you could touch me.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
If I knew I had to talk to you, I wouldn't have slain you. Grab the princess, but try harder. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't think there's much more for us to talk about. I'm going to get my blade now, and then the two of us can fight.
Excellent idea. I'm glad to hear that you're finally seeing reason.
Uh-huh.
You're...
Oh, she's upset, isn't she?
Nah.
You're going to try and kill me?
When I'm a
It
stew,
would seem so, yes.
I'm just a spectre.
After everything you've done to me, you've chosen to do more?
Oh my god.
But then you either kill me and I get even fuzzier or you don't, and then I'm really just going to be stuck here forever. There's nothing I could do. I'm just going to go on and on and on, lonely and sad and hurting and empty.
No, not that!
She's about to try something. Get ready. The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along your skin, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears. You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs. Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest. It feels cold, but otherwise like nothing at all. Are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad? Don't let her get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that.
Wow, this is kind of breaking the fourth wall a little bit.
Her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
The tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath, staring into you with fiery anger.
Then I guess you've turned me into something worse.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens. Are you sure about that? Something should have happened.
She's a spectre. What should she have
It
done?
didn't. We're fine.
She just faces through. Stare at her in silence or step away.
You do your best to pull away, but it's as if her arm, embedded in your body, is rooting you in place.
Wait.
Leaving so soon.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
Ow!
I'm done asking. Next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you don't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
Okay.
She's real now. Pity we don't have a weapon. Your last moments are spent a helpless witness as she rips her hand from your chest, holding your still beating heart in her clenched fist.
I did not realize you're gonna get colorful here.
See you soon, killer.
She crushes
Okay.
it, blood and ruined vascular tissue leaking from between her fingers, dribbling unceremoniously to the floor. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Huh. Does that mean we get a chapter 3? The Wraith. Oh shit.
You're on a path in the wood.
What the
Here we go
fuck?
again. Off to slay her. Again.
Hey!
The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her,
Cheating.
we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it. Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer. Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start? That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
And yet it might be.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Them, do you meaning me, the players?
Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring?
Uh,
Okay, so you've already been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
okay, go ahead.
Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
Well,
Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
right.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy.
We are happy.
Well, were you happy?
Did you think?
Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. It was boring.
Boring.
It was bullshit.
Okay.
So you killed yourself.
Because we're not happy.
And then she killed us.
By grabbing our heart and splurging it.
Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real.
Okay.
Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seemed to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
Would there be a path where I keep killing myself? Seems bad. Because hear me out. What if we just keep on looping until we have more than chapter 3?
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
Maybe she'll kill us again, and then we got a chapter 4. Are you the same narrator and made on the loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. That's a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
Okay. Something else we haven't tried. What, by walking around, like, endlessly again? What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's
she
another
finds
option.
a way out on her own. Of course she does. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse.
Why?
But she can't kill us out here. Why would staying out of killing distance be worse if she's getting out regardless?
Let him cook.
Because it's cowardly, for starters. And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options.
Yep.
The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong. More rules, more rhetoric. Since when is there a wrong way to slay her? I'm sick of it. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
Yep. Turn around and leave.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go.
Alright, ma'am.
You continue down the path towards the cabin. It
Alright.
isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
Well, but the princess
The more
will be
he
different.
talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free.
Hell yeah.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Oh. We're trying to read you, or have we just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
What if the narrators, like what if the voice of hero, voice of cheated, anything is just the past of the narrator? Part of his personality is split, or part of his memories is split. But then leaving the narrator right now, forget everything because his memories are in the inside of the voices of heroes or the new voice of, like, for example, now the voice of the cheated was the previous narrator. Would that be an interesting theory? I'm not sure. My brain is about to be blown.
Would you look at that? We won.
Ah,
Take it however you will.
okay. Into the cabin then. Don't even
The
need
interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
The mirror is here
The
again.
only furniture of note is... That's strange.
What do you mean?
What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Because we haven't got it back.
Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Can we wipe the mirror again? Let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of the hallway and that right now we can't see behind what's there, what's behind
If
it.
you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
Oh.
The way to the basement. Don't you mean door? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
Oh.
What are the odds she's waiting for us right behind it? If I were running a bullshit factory, that's what I'd do.
Ooh.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement. He can't see the mirror. The knife is gone, defying his expectations. Who the hell is calling the shots here? Nobody is calling the shots. That's how reality works.
Alright.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
My god, I don't like it that I walk so slowly. I thought that I would be in full transition mode.
We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others.
There's like PT where the ghost is actually behind the player's camera, which would be super
I feel like you're trying
cool.
to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Okay. Wipe the mirror.
Here we
clean.
go. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Don't do that.
Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your
This is
heart
actually
skips a beat,
scary.
standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
Oh.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with a terrifying visage of the princess.
Oh.
Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice.
Oh my god.
Groin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Oh, that is so cool. And also, this is the first time we see our foot. God damn, I am a bird.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. But you decided it would be best to try and bury me all over again.
Holy shit.
You're not getting another chance to mess this up. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Alright, drag me in. I don't want to do anything.
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
So we let her do it. It's something different.
Yeah, all the time I've been the one making choices. What if we let her do it?
Do we even have a choice?
I
We
don't.
always have a choice.
What if we
Maybe
don't?
before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly.
Oh.
What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Let's see if she. But I highly doubted that she would be like, "Oh, you're actually here to save me." That.
Great. See you in a jiffy.
Okay.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Somebody here would be like, wood.
And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here?
Mine, actually.
Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up.
We gave it to her.
Are you seriously trying to blame this on us?
I am not sure why, but I feel like I would blame myself for this too, because I think we just stabbed her and then we never take it back.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Okay.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway,
Oh,
your vision swimming
no.
as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
You broke my leg though. How am I supposed to walk now? Oh my god, this is weird.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding.
Okay.
Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you?
Yep.
Anything to get out of this hellhole.
Yeah.
It's a new experience. You should try being possessed sometime. There's nothing else like it.
You know what? I don't think I want to be.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
Okay.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
You know what? I'd rather crawl on the ground because I don't really want to walk while my ankles are broken by the one who possessed me. Feathers again.
Please, just let her out.
Emphasizing that I'm a bird person.
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met.
Yep.
No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Oh, fuck off. Ooh. Hell yeah, now you don't have the power to control.
It really is, isn't it?
Thank you, princess. Yes. Yes. Yes, continue.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
He's gone.
Oh, he really
Oh.
is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
Does that mean when we open the door we will see the... What?
This is it then. The big moment.
Okay.
I just hope it's a way out.
Yep. You step outside the bounds. Oh, when taken against your will, witness your enemy's freedom. You feel another violent tear, rending the cuts all the way down to your soul. You once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again. How interesting. We actually won, didn't we?
Can we actually win in this scenario?
What is happening to me?
And rest in pieces. Whew, weird. Oh, you don't answer her before she's gone. Memory
She's
returns.
And there's that mirror.
Yes.
This is going to do something to us. I can feel it. Ignore the cowards.
Okay. Voices feel small as you approach. Silence. You're gone once again. The mirror always see what's in it. Oh, I've withered. Yep, okay. Okay. It's the same thing. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart.
I like those little hands just cupping the chin.
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Alright, okay, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Do we have anything else? Okay, bring the wraith to her.
You're on.
Finish the
Alright,
job,
grab the princess
You
and try
attempt once
harder.
more to seize the princess, and once more you grip only cold, empty air as she disappears.
Really?
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here, together. All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home.
Do you have a home?
Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
Uh-oh.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
She forces her hand into your chest. Yes? Nothing happens.
Yep, you're going to grab my heart again. I forgot which one was this, but I remember getting into it, and the voice of the paranoid was here. Okay, so now I took the blade, and...
Is it gonna be
okay,
enough, though?
I'm gonna go inside.
Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
You a bomb? Oh.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Okay.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
So this one's gonna be more creepier than the other ones?
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
Oh, their eyes.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Yeah.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of
And
fresh lightning and
ignored.
static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
What if we can't find her? What if these are the princesses?
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
Princess.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh no.
Come back. She must have you confused with someone else. You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
Ooh, okay. So I'm either... I either step between or continue. Let's step off.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I thought that we fall down to my death and then there may be like a chapter 3 or 4. I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into the void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
Okay.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Alright, so saving that was useless.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Okay.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
I don't
Are
think
you
I'm...
really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Maybe everything he says, like, affects our way of visioning the entire thing.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh no. I don't think it matters, so I'm not gonna save, because I feel like either way you go, you're gonna get killed by her. Okay, I think the branches here from now on just like can lead to the same ending, because it's the same part of universe. Do nothing would definitely die. Let's go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
It's probably the
There
same.
you are.
Oh.
I told you I was going to find you.
Hello.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
You're pretty.
Your arms quickly follow.
Wait, what?
This is it, isn't it?
Uh-oh.
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I don't remember what I did, but I saw the save file. I probably didn't even show it in the last episode too.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate
What?
gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
What the
What are you
fuck?
doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... Okay, whatever you were doing, please just stop doing
Oh god.
that. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
This is weird.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Nerves, heart, lungs.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
You know what? I'd rather die rather than having some voice variants like heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
She isn't attacking us. Liver. Why?
Well, she's good. Well, we die when we get
The
when she
why
gets
doesn't
close.
matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your
Well,
weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
I don't think running would work. It was just heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Slay the princess?
Your will concentrates into a single fine point
I
to
hate
strike
that.
out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body.
I don't think it would work.
She doesn't even move
Oh,
as the blade sinks into her heart.
I didn't think that was World War.
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she? We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving.
Stuck in a dream without a stair to be seen.
Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally.
Whoa,
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right?
this is weird.
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever.
Oh man.
No. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this.
Really?
Time passes. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end.
Oh.
I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
Because there's no one there. Why would I live?
Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
But not the princess.
Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life.
Yes, okay.
Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Whew. It's not like it matters if I die, I'll just come back again.
That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. You bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine.
So you knew.
She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Well, I've got the best company I could ask for. You guys, what do I need? Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die of dehydration before forever happens?
That's a grim thought, innit? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
Okay. Could I take the blade from her body?
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
I got two choices. Throw the blade into the void, or sleep myself.
Oh no, what are you doing? You
I'm throwing it
tighten your
away.
grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're really stuck here forever. You mean other than starving? Right, I mean other than that.
Okay. Can you tell me your secrets
No.
now? Okay. Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going other
I'm stuck
places?
here with you. I wish I weren't.
Mm.
Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
Hell yeah. I've got the best company I could
You
ask
could do
for.
a lot better than us.
Oh.
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
It'll get boring. How about now? Is the secret time?
Still no.
Aww. I get it, you don't want to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Uh.
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
Aw. Going to wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk
Not
about.
going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not. Either
Wow.
way, at least needling him is something to do. The
Secret?
narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Why?
The
Secret?
narrator continues to ignore you.
Aw. Okay, wait.
You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing, nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
It's the same way as dying.
No, you really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces,
Yep.
and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, so it's the same thing if I kill myself then, because if I kill myself, he will say that everything goes dark
Don't
and
muck
die.
it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
You spilling secrets now? Alright, chapter 3. Oh, it's still the Wraith.
You're on a shit. This really doesn't
Oh.
end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Yes, so it does. No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great.
Do I
So
still
you
have
probably
voice of
already
cheated,
know all
or is
about
it
her
just
and all
still
about the threat she poses to the world?
paranoid?
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice. All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again. This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Slip your mouth there. Ooh, there's something else we haven't tried.
Begging you, don't do this. You're going to damn everything to oblivion. You have to do something. You can't just walk away.
Wouldn't that just...
Yet here we are, walking away despite your protestations. There's got to be a crack in this world somewhere. If he's looking in at us, there has to be a way out. Ugh, fine.
Okay.
You walk down the path away from the cabin. Hope for all our sakes that you change your mind before it's too late.
Wait, something isn't right.
Oh.
Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy. What's going on? Where are we? I don't know. But it feels like home.
You didn't stop
Finally
me
happened,
this
hasn't it?
time.
We finally cracked.
This physical matter replaced by textured nothingness is quiet. Rumbling inside of any sound. Undulations plus louder as something others comes close. Okay. Feelers probe across extremities around your consciousness. You're no longer alone. Resistance. Oops. Frustration. I misread the. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Whoa, this is a nightmare. Wake up. Embracing the thoughts control. Okay. Embrace the thoughts. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It is the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I'm your only salvation. Okay. I am back again.
You're on a path in
God
the...
damn. Alright. Wake up. It's not. Hey. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here together.
No!
What?
You come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
Stop using
Oh,
the
no,
sound
you're
effect. I
going to let
hate
this
it.
happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, lungs, heart, lungs. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
I'll be right behind you.
Oh, not this again.
I wouldn't trust having our back to her. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive.
Just step onto the
Place a
stairs.
shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement.
I don't think she can
You can
stab us
feel
in the
the
back.
static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles. An uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
Makes me not want to keep on saying heart, lungs, liver, and nerves.
You're almost there.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you.
Well, don't say that.
Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him.
Can
I know
you
he's messing
continue?
with us, but you can't lose your
Wait.
cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
Okay. Try the
Oh,
door.
look at that. It's locked. What a relief for the world.
I think the
It'll
door's...
open. You just have to give it a tug.
Try. Keep trying.
You pull against the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out.
Huh.
You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you?
Hey, continue, please.
Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her?
Because you're not a human
I don't
biology.
know. Secret reasons?
Is it time to
Door
speak?
is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
I know. Sorry.
The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her.
Oh my
I thought you wanted
god.
us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over. Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust.
Do you think you can leave me here for like a few minutes and then
Brain, heart, right, heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. You're terrible at this.
very terrible.
No, I'm doing my best.
Stop.
What are you doing?
What happened?
Heart, lungs. Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things.
Yeah.
They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right. Yeah, fuck this guy. Trust him. Really? So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact. Whatever. You heard
He's
what I had
so
to say.
terrible at
So
this.
whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay,
lungs,
the only
liver,
option you have worth taking. Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over
It's so
again.
funny.
Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it. Heart, lungs, liver.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay?
Sorry, I'm just talking to ghosts.
Open the door.
Stop. 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 That would be interesting, even though I feel like if I kill you, it's gonna be the same thing again.
The doorknob twists
Let your
in
terrors
hand,
loose upon the world.
revealing the
Oh.
forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. Nerves. You've actually beat every
While still being a zombie. Also,
It's
you're gone now.
so
Bye.
Beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
No, you don't have a
But it's
choice.
so cold too.
liver.
It's itching against my skin.
The princess exhausted slumps to the
Why
ground.
is it so cold?
Never.
Bye-bye! And we don't even need to do that anymore. Whew! You can rest now. You don't have to for sure she responds, something has taken her way instead of something else in
She's
her
gone.
stead.
And there's that.
Yes, why here? Why now? Marion is gone.
He is. Yeah. No voice needs no this anymore. Feels good, but I also feel itchy. Cold.
Okay, it's
I'm
still
begging you, don't do this.
Why? Why does this scare you?
It's calling us. And not in a good way.
The small. Have I grown or withered? I've grown. Oh. Just said it's you now. Hello.
Something fine.
Yes. You from fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves. This one is filled with sadness.
Oh, okay, there you go.
A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Oh. So that's why she has a doll face.
You won't.
Okay.
We actually did it.
Is it the same?
We've already seen how she. In her final moments, the princess
Oh.
lunges forward, tackling you. And you both plunge into the endless abyss of her basement labyrinth.
Uh-oh.
As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it in your hands.
Have fun
Oh.
falling forever. I'll show you when you finally decide to die.
She tears herself away from you and tumbles away into the darkness. You are alone
Fall for the rest of your life?
forever. But you saved the world. You should be proud of yourself for seeing this through.
No.
I can stop now, can't I?
Yeah, I would rather die.
Can. Are we really gonna fall forever? Can't you narrate us some stairs out of it? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? It means you're falling. Forever. No.
Oh, this is like
No,
the same dialogue, but in the other way of
No, I hate
forever.
this. You
Oh, this
continue
is-
to fall. Forever's
this is
gonna
weird.
end. Eventually. No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. You continue to fall, and you will only continue to fall.
This is
I feel
weird.
sick. It doesn't have to be forever. What do you mean? We still have a way out. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? That's a terrible idea. Because right now, you're right. But if we've already... I just do. I value
Live
why.
your life.
What do you mean? What? Exactly.
Okay. Just come back again. Just say myself.
I
Yep.
don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop you, is there?
Wait. Oh, this is the chapter
You
2.
raise the blade
Ah,
to your
okay,
neck
animation.
and slit your carotid artery.
Ow. You didn't even say the word. Okay, it's the Wraith again.
You're on a shit. We've tried. Are you suggesting we let her out? And why shouldn't
Wait.
we? It's obvious she's the one with the
Whoa.
real power here. We might as well ingratiate ourselves to our terrifying new overlord. Okay, so then let me remind you how. See, it's that last part I'm not so sure about. We've ended twice now. We even ended her once, but it didn't matter because it still threw us right back into these woods.
Okay, new
This place feels
voices.
a bit different though. That's all the more reason to her really well then, if the world's rushing to an end, that's all the more reason for us to rush over to the cabin and make ourselves useful.
Okay.
It's all about making a good impression. If we're useful, there's a place for us.
Okay, so the last time I turned around, okay, proceed to
Continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before your steps away. Of course
Is it
we
the
do.
same
We've
thing?
been over it. Find the one in charge and make sure she knows how helpful. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
Yeah.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Okay, enter the cabin. Even though
The interior, the only
know
furniture
it's
of
the
what's strange.
same
The mirror.
thing.
Of course there isn't a mirror. There wasn't one last time either, so why would it be there this time? Let's be mindful of our position, boys. Without the knife, we lose part of our bargaining power. We should fold and beg for mercy as soon as we see her.
Oh, we lose the
I'm
knife
sure we
anyway.
have too much self-respect to do something so worm-like, right? We can always at least pretend to have a conversation as equals. We did kill her last time.
Yep.
Yeah, but she sort of let us do that, didn't she? And again, we don't have a blade. And look at the bright side. At least everybody knows exactly where worms stand in the pecking order. At the bottom, which is the most important part if you think about it, because it gives everybody else something to stand on. The bedrock, if you will. She'll understand the value of that.
Okay, where's the mirror?
You slowly make your way towards
Yeah.
them. Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. Who says being watched is a bad thing? If we haven't done anything wrong, we don't have anything to worry about. I'm sure she knows we're on her side.
I don't
You
think so.
stop as you...
Wipe the
This
mirror
is it.
clean.
The mirror's going to go away, and she's going to startle us. We better brace ourselves. You reach your arm forward.
Go.
Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Nah, she's gonna break our ankles.
Staring into the
Shit. Where is
Oops.
she? You feel something along with your bones.
Okay,
Icy
bones,
pain radiates up
yeah.
from the break you're met with a
Oh
terrifying visage of...
no.
You killed me last. So now
Oh.
I'm going to take your ass, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Is it the same thing?
You get to
Wait, we're
Oh,
all
okay.
on the same page then. The important part now is that we let her know that we're completely on board with this. Are we? She clearly hates us. I'm not sure letting her in is a good idea. Not like this.
Oh, we've
Don't
got her
have
in
second
before.
thoughts. This has to happen. It's clearly the only way we save our skin and get out of it. Ignore him. Have those second thoughts. Have them now.
Okay. Struggle.
You violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together.
Oh,
You can't shake free from her now.
no.
It's so easy to make you squirm. But I won't be crueler than I have to be. I don't even want to cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the
Are you
river
going in
torso
anyway?
stretches until her... Are you sure you can't do anything to help it and crush you along with her? Not like this. You don't even have a weapon. Look, she's mad at us, I get it. But it's nothing we can't clear up after she possesses our body. Don't worry. I'm what you might call a smooth talker. I'll iron things out. Oh, will you now? With her like that? Good luck with that. Doesn't seem like she's too keen on forgiveness.
Yep.
Deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine? Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least
Well,
our organs are
okay.
At least I can actually talk.
Okay, that's one good point.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
The two of you are being incredibly rude. Hi, hello, welcome. I live here along with him, and well, I've never been clear on whether or not he
Don't
lives
think
here.
this is helping. We should try to keep a low profile. I just want to tell you how great a job you're doing. You're a real go-getter, really seizing destiny by the throat and making it yours. It's the kind of gumption a guy can really admire. That was then. This is now. I'm a big fan of winners, and you're the biggest winner around.
That's so funny.
I'll have you know that as soon as we wound up back in the woods on this go-around, I suggested that we free you. I'm on your side. At the end of the day, I just want a job. I figure if he's right and you're going to end the world, there's got to be something else coming after all that. And I want to make sure I have a place helping you run it.
Okay.
I think you should stop talking.
Yes.
Look, all I'm saying is that whatever comes after is going to be a hefty management task.
Oh my god.
You don't want to do all that alone. And we are the only people you know. Possibly the only people left alive once you've done whatever it is you're going to do. So you'll have to hire us. We're going to die. No, we're going to do something worse than dying. She's going to torture us out of existence, and it's all going to be your fault. We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants. Your body,
Ow.
still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. And I know you feel it too.
Okay. Throw your body into the abyss? Yeah, sure, why not?
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
Oh, alright.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. Now this is just embarrassing. I would have made sure all of you had cushy jobs on the other side of this, but you're going to make it impossible to patch things up.
I will devour you.
It's
Alright.
now or never, no doubt. Just make it happen. You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Oh, am I
The
falling
thought
again?
slips through you,
Oh man.
unheeded, as you fall, and fall,
God damn
and
it.
fall.
This is another
We
forever.
already fell forever. Yes, but now we're falling with her. She doesn't get an easy way out this time, just like we didn't get an easy way out last time. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now? But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
Why not?
Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
Oh, there you go. Terminal velocity ceases and you feel a mass of growth torn out of you, and you and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
You're getting taken again. It's the same thing, but this time we're falling while we're going into the long quiet. I wonder how that feels just to funk. But you don't answer her before something takes her and leaves something in the place. You feel force
She's
underneath. Oh, okay.
Where did she go? There's that. It is. Yeah. No voice needed. We're top of the packing order now. Right, boys?
Yeah? Okay.
I'm begging you.
Oh, whatever. Shut up.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I've been told things will not sure what to be.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
To see how locked up she is and just leave the princess in the base.
By divine will, just as you finish the thought,
Okay.
you hear a door slam. I'm afraid you won't be leaving until the task is finished. Doesn't matter how many chains she's in, without your intervention, she'll find a way out eventually. That's not fair. Unless you deal with her right here, right now, she will remain an existential threat to the entire world. What seems unfair to you is fair for everyone else. Huh. So it's not even safe to think. I see how it is.
How surprising.
You step towards the princess.
There's fine.
That's reasonable.
Sit closer.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly. The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
Damn.
Drop the knife or you die.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her. I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if the roles were reversed? I don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being strangled? How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you.
Okay, I'll drop it first.
As your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a swift kick. Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she...
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
What is she doing?
She's getting her head
Doesn't say
off.
another word.
Oh, I didn't even... look away.
You close your eyes. That doesn't stop you from hearing every grisly detail. The splitting of skin, the wet mulching of severed veins, the grinding of metal against bone. I'll be damned. She's...
Okay.
So that's her play. Killing herself? We don't know that she's dead yet. We're not even watching it happen. She could just be faking those sounds.
Hey, it can't
Then,
be faked.
finally, you hear a snap and an uneasy silence. There is a slow and fleshy tear. Hard to fake that. This is worse than watching, and yet our eyes are still closed. Finally, there's the soft thud of something roughly head-sized bouncing against the floor, and the clattering of chains as they drop along with it.
Yeah, sometimes I'd rather watch
I
it.
think you can open your eyes now.
And we see...
Oh no,
Okay.
oh no, what did we do? The princess's eyes. I hate... Of course, the princess is slain and we should take her... What? No, I can think of lots of You don't need proof, you don't need a
Trophy. Yeah, leave the basement. Let's see what happens.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. Feel exposed without... With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
There's nothing
The
outside though.
windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door.
Accept my reward of
Open the cabin
nothingness.
door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
Yes.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward? This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it. Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
How
Like
would it
hell
be?
it is.
I was kind of hoping we get a better ending for saving the
This
world.
isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No, this is the beginning of eternity. Your reward, like I just told you. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
You want to die again than like dying last time.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose? Why
This
should
is
it matter if we die at
bullshit.
this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
Yeah.
I don't have to answer that.
Why not?
That's all we needed to hear. You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right? Yeah.
Can't
We'll
hear
see
you
about that.
because I'm dying. Ooh, do we have this before? The Grey?
You're on a path in the woods.
See? That wasn't so bad.
Oh,
And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things. Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place.
There are so many more threads to pull once you stop feeling.
That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay?
I'm feeling nothing, and I like that just fine.
He's not wrong. Sentimentality won't help us here. We need scientific rigor. So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this?
It's our third.
third.
What gave it away?
Your open discussion. You came around on that awful fast. Have you just been pretending to forget every time? I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. I just wish I'd been the first. So you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage. That's because there is no using it to your advantage. The more information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed.
You say that, but we didn't have to do anything last time. She slew herself.
It was nauseating.
Yes, she cut off her head, and now she's dead. And I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave.
See, maybe this new voice of the something is the previous narrator because they knew what happened last
She
time.
cut off her head. Her head? Without you doing anything?
Yes.
Then why, pray tell, are you here?
I don't know.
Oh, I know that one. We killed ourselves.
Oh, right.
Why?
Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward.
Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy. We weren't.
Not happy.
We were bored.
You were bored. I was just unhappy. There were still answers that we needed to find. It was actually working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything.
Oh, shut up.
How does us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us? The world doesn't stay saved if you die. And if the world isn't saved, then that means she is dead.
Oh, now isn't that interesting? I assumed she'd just be a pile of old bones. But perhaps she's not. There's only one way to find out. We should go see her.
I will slay her next time. Bye.
Sure. We've already seen what happens if we slay her. We might as well explore our surroundings, get a lay of the land.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what we can find.
Oh.
It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again.
I think it's the
Wait,
same.
something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to... What's going on?
I don't know. But it feels like home.
Did we do this? Is this the end of the world? Was there ever even a world to end?
There's a distant rumbling. You know what dwells. Let's just you to the cabin, if there even is a cabin.
I'm sure you've
There
already
is a
heard my
cabin.
words of warning in one of your
Yeah,
what we do
yeah.
is entirely up to us.
And we have all those mysteries to unravel. Isn't that right?
You aren't here to solve a mystery. You're here to save the world. That's what you say. But how can we be sure?
We can't be sure of anything except what's right in front of us.
Okay, but we should care about the fate of the world.
Why?
Because we should. I don't know. It's important.
I'm a hero, of course I would think
Is
this is
it?
important.
Yes. I think. For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real. Of course it's real. Where do you think you are? Somewhere else?
Yes, we're looking
Maybe
around.
we are. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your...
Okay, this was read before, so I can skip that.
As soon as you enter the cabin, you're struck by an
oh.
overwhelming scent of decay, of mould and death and stagnant water. The once stately wooden building is bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction, all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition. It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is beyond repulsive. But you're not alone. You can feel something watch. Is that? It's
Oh.
like she isn't even there. See? You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like us. She certainly doesn't look the same as she did last time.
I think this is the
Before you
one
can
where
make
we
a move,
burned to
the door at
crisp.
the end of the room, but the mirror.
Mirror,
That's
mirror.
strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade, but we had it with us when we died. And besides, everything else has reset. Why wouldn't the blade have reset too? Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what happens when we
The
slay
blade was
her.
on her still.
Maybe this place has decided we don't need to try that again. I suppose it doesn't matter why.
Approach the
You
mirror.
make your way to the door at the end. It's so hate.
Wipe the mirror.
Reach forward and place your hand. Yeah, we can see it now.
Yeah,
So much. No way left to.
Get to basement.
The door to the wispy
Hello.
figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs.
Are you different?
Face veiled in shadows, legs submerged up to her shins in dark waters. There she is again. Barely. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment.
Proceed down.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A bloated body floating face down in slowly rising waters. Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place. See? She's not just dead.
Okay.
It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. Mostly. But if she's dead, then what are we supposed to do? She isn't dead. You clearly just believe she is. Her corpse is floating right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind games. If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this? Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
She
You
locked us
turn
in.
to see the shade of the princess
Are you
staring
different?
down at you from the top of the stairs. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Oh, for the love of... Can we not wait? Yeah,
Shut
dead
up.
or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or
Sounds
destroying?
as
if we
though
want to be-
information
She
she
hasn't
has.
said anything.
Bold of you to come back here after what you did. You
hi.
were supposed to take me with you. Didn't I ask you for help? This isn't help.
Rush to the door.
The princess eyes you with a disaffected gaze as you rush up the stairs, but you don't make it past the first few steps.
Why?
The door bursts open, a powerful wave of water crashing down towards you. You're swept up in the flood. Your head slams into the basement wall.
Poof.
You come to a moment later,
Ooh.
suspended in darkness, disorientated, only
Okay,
aware
this
of
is
the
different.
surface of the water and the
I don't think I've
emptiness
been
above.
drowned.
And of it's so dark
Oh, sorry.
and cold. I think our limbs are slowing down. How much longer can we do this? Just keep breathing. We'll figure this out. Or we won't. It doesn't matter either way. But you don't have time to figure anything out.
Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle.
Oh no, you're
You're
dragging me
dragged
down.
under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before your head is plunged into the freezing depths.
Wait,
As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather, you see her. The body you found floating when you first arrived, its hand is locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness. Just get it away from us, please. The past is the past. There's no changing it. There's nothing to fix. And there's not a lot we can do about the present either, not unless we think like we should have been doing all along. But there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. Your icy limbs flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the while her ghastly figure stares down at you, expressionless, as unfeeling as the weight around your ankle.
wouldn't that make me die and then new chapter?
Your lungs filled with water.
Drowned at the hands of fading spirit.
Blood. In the end, we're not so different.
Oh wait, I think it's coming. Oh, okay. So there is no more than chapter 3 then, I guess. Or maybe there is, but I just... Where lungs don't feel, nor would they ever.
She's gone. And there's that mirror.
And why here? Why now? Approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels... You're right. Ignore the cowards.
You have to look. Gaze into reflection. I've grown, okay. I wonder why sometimes I was withered, sometimes I've grown, and sometimes it's just me. How do they relate to?
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of light whenever you are ready.
Like you're sticky. You just... How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. I will transcend in due time, and there is no way forward but to contribute to my awakening.
I'm ready to go back.
I await your return. We will meet again.
Again? What else have I not done?
Feel your will and refuse to give in to the princess's demands, ignoring the stars dancing in your eyes and the screaming of your starved lungs. You strike. You fumble your first few attempts, only making surface-level scratches and gouges as your arm flails forward, barely able to obey you. But a single focused blow was all it took. Your blade pierces up through her ribs, slicing through flesh, striking her heart.
The moment her emotion changes.
The chains loosen. The darkness creeping in at the edges of your vision subsides.
I hate this.
None of this was ever very fair, was it? But I did kill you last time. I should have expected you might want some petty revenge. Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave. You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it damns us both.
And just like that, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready. I don't like this. It was too easy. It was not too easy. We almost died. That's right. This was an incredibly difficult task, and
did my
you
things go?
performed it admirably. Let's just get out of here. I don't like looking at her body. Plus, you have the
What
attention
is the-
span of a fly. How are we supposed to unravel the mysteries of this place if you're so easily distracted by empty promises? It's better to have a short attention span in a situation like this. There's no use dwelling on the past, especially when it's already set in stone, and especially when your promised reward is not, in fact, empty, and is worth all the adversity you've been through to get here. Fine, but if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
Same thing.
With your work done, you remove the windows, the door, check the...
Okay, well, it's the same. Okay, so for now, I don't really see how much more I can go. I feel like there has to be some more of it. but I need to find the way to get into it. But unfortunately, today's not the time. This will be different because previously I've always been ending into cliffhangers, but now I think I will actually give it some time to find ways to see which branch have I not went into yet. So thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, this is weird. I've never really ended it properly. I'll see you next time. Bye.